Hey Ryan, I'm back.
Yeah.
Ryan, should I boot Chris out of the voice call, I think? He's not come back.
I mean, I don't know. You can just leave him there.
He's not gonna come back. I don't know what he's doing.
I guess you want to boot him, boot.
I don't care. I was just asking you because I don't want him yelling at me and stuff.
You're not gonna yell. You know why? You think that, but I mean, if you want to boot him, go ahead. I'll just come back in if he comes back.
Nah, I'll leave him alone. I don't know how to boot people in Discord anyway. Thank you. Okay, that's really good. Let's see. Alright, let's go ask around. What are your plans tomorrow?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Are we doing Boulders tomorrow or next he's off? Or is he?
I don't know. I don't think he's off.
Oh.
He's only off yesterday and today.
Thank you. So I got my Snivy on my team, right? And its ability is called Contrary. It basically does is like if you like do Intimidate on me, I won't lose attack or gain attack to like 2 stages.
Oh, nice.
Let's see.
Huh. What's that? A Jirachi?
Are you still playing Star Wars?
Yeah. Like I am well when everybody else is.
Yes, leer me, I dare you. Thank you. Can I please, for the love of God, find a stupid bird? Any bird! I'm not allowed. I complain if it works. More birds, please. Bird. I think I got crickets out already. For a line? Yes, do that. Let's see. Bro, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Did Chris say he was like doing drugs? Like he does drugs. I know it is weed, but like, did he say he was like smoking weed today to you?
I don't know. I mean, it's just weed. There's nothing wrong with weed.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. You know, it knocks you out sometimes. So I'm surprised he didn't say anything for like a long time.
I think he. I don't know. I think he had some yesterday. I don't know if he had any today. Something probably happened and he had to leave. So.
Who's that?
Hey, Al. What happened to Chris?
He's doing his laundry real quick.
He's been gone for like 3 hours.
Yeah, he's doing some 3D printing stuff, and then now he's
Oh,
working on his laundry, and then I think he's gonna be back after it.
Was he like making dinner or something?
Oh no, he's doing 3D printing stuff. I think that was it. I'm not sure.
penis.
Oh, there you are. You've been gone for like 3 hours. Yeah, Chris,
My corona.
you're gonna laugh at me because
Oh wait, hold on. I had to turn my volume. I didn't hear anything if you just said something.
I said you've been gone for 3 hours.
Yeah, sorry about that. Little brother, other little brother wanted to know about 3D printing because I was running print. You gotta check out this fucking articulated dragon I just fucking printed, dude. It was a 3-hour print, but it came out. It fucking,
Damn.
it's fucking sick.
Yeah, so you're gonna laugh at me. I got the Forest Corrupted incubator, right? And I got all the resources and materials that I needed to craft it, right? I opened the fucking crafting menu, and like I started crafting it, and I realized, oh, the quality is only 23%. How do I increase the quality? So like before I crafted it, I wanted to exit out and like craft it later instead of now, before I find out how to make it better. So it turns out I can only craft it once, and like once I start the crafting process, it gets destroyed, and I can't craft it again. So I screwed up. I blew 4 mil.
Good job,
Damn.
Ryan. Good job, Ryan. It's your spirit.
Yeah. No, I'm really pissed off.
Well,
I'll buy another when I get more money later. Like, because the next cheapest one was like I think 6 or 7 mil. So.
or you can figure out where to get it and just do it that way.
I know where to get it. It's in a cave and there's a boss, but the drop rate is really fucking low, and you can only do it once a week. So I think you can only do it once a week. So I know where to get it. Yeah, I can craft regular incubators now. I crafted one, but the quality isn't as the one I crafted, like the regular one. It's only like 1.74, and the other ones you got are like 4.70 something. So we don't need to buy incubators anymore. I can craft them whenever I want.
Well, it depends. As long as you can make them the way that those people make them, because it's got to have like the right quality and everything.
Yeah, I think the one I made is kind of low quality.
Yeah, it seems like it's very specific metal, and like certain materials work better for like certain recipes. So you'd have to figure out like all the different types of fiberplast or like whatever it wants, like chemical, and get a good amount of like every single one of those, and then run it through and figure out which one gives the best quality when you're filling in like the material requirements. But that shit's gonna be, I'm sure it's technical, because it's gonna be like armor where you have to make a bunch of components, and then you have to have raw resources. So you're gonna have to then source out and figure out what resources make the best components. And it's in depth.
Well, thankfully, Copilot seems to have the answer.
You call me lazy.
I mean, it was Ryan, so what do you expect?
I
I
know
mean,
he
I'm
calls you
lazy.
lazy. At least his
Well, I mean,
co-pilot, but he could just put out some extractors and like actually play the game. And
I mean, I'm lazy, but at least I fucking admit it.
Who you talking
I
to?
don't know. I was gonna say I don't know who he's referring to.
Yeah, 'cause I know I'm lazy.
You, Chris.
Oh.
No, because I'm actually out here like willing to go put the machines down and figure out what's good and what isn't. You're over here like, I'm gonna fucking Google it. I'm
I
gonna
mean, I already put the fucking machines down.
whatever.
Chris,
Dude, swing dick.
I'll tell you something funny. You know what Matt calls Ryan Google Senpai? Because he loves.
Fucking Google Senpai. And Ryan's like, you're all lazy. I'm like, bitch, at least I'll put down an extractor and actually go and use my fucking crafting tool and my brain to figure out what's good.
Google Senpai, I love that so much.
It's like Beavis calling someone else Beavis. Like, no, you're fucking Beavis.
No,
Beavis.
you're Butthead.
He is butthead. Hey, Beavis. Hey. I love you, Ryan.
No, he doesn't.
Okay,
He loves me more.
it's actually half true, yeah. No. Brian's like, you're a cunt. Sorry. I was raised in California by New Yorkers. I have a very confused existence. Very confused existence.
I think I've known Chris longer than Matt and Pat.
I have, because I only known you for what? Since 20...
Well, I met Matt in 8th grade, and I met Chris in 8th grade or 9th grade.
Is
So
Matt
maybe-
X-
What?
is Matt Exy?
No. Exy,
Matt is the Memphis.
Exy is the one in Canada. That's what we were making fun of him earlier in chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
then,
the...
wait, do I ever talk to Matt though?
No, he hasn't. No, you never talked to him before.
I think you have once.
I don't know.
I could have sworn you had a friend named Matt from years ago.
Yeah, that's Matt. I've
well,
had it.
Yeah,
I've
I
had a friend.
fucking, yeah, I talked to Matt fucking years ago when we were still playing Galaxies unofficial.
Well, he
remember
never.
that.
Wait, this
Well, he
might
never-
be... This,
he-
this might be different.
He never
Matt.
played Star Wars though.
Well, I'm not saying he was playing Star Wars. I said, well, you and I were playing Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was around that time. It was when we were still in high school, I think. It's been a
How-
long ass fucking time.
How
and I
long
can't
has
remember the
Galaxy's
last
been
game.
out for?
Dude,
No,
well,
so the,
like the original Galaxies came out in like 2002 or 2003, I think.
Right.
And then shut down in 2011. And then this reboot came out in what, 2007?
no, this
Or 2017?
the private server came out in like 2013.
So how the fuck did it technically run longer than official Galaxies? By
Wait, hold
only,
on.
like,
Let me
year?
double check when it came out.
Because
Dang.
official Galaxies was 8 years, if I'm right, and they said it's officially 1 year longer, so it's been out for 9. So that means
So,
that it came out
did
in
the fans,
2015.
did the fans make Galaxy's the unofficial one, or did like, or was it like them actually? Like, so you know what I mean? Like, was it their servers are using, or was it their own servers?
No, it's a private server.
Well,
Uh,
so it's a private server. They claim that they rebuilt the core code, like, foundation for all the files to build off of. But I'm pretty sure it's reused assets from the official game. It's just legally, as long as they don't make money doing it or it's not for profit. Like if they go through donations, they can loophole it. But if it's proven that they do stuff for profit, then it
they
can get shut down.
They get shut down, yeah.
So it's pretty much run for the people by the people.
It's kind of like
They have a
Um,
donation link, but you know it's not obligatory to play or to do. to
There's
play
like
the
this
game.
one Pokemon fan game I heard of. It's like it's an
I
MMO.
think- I don't know, I think it came out in 2015 actually.
Very sure, Ryan. or-
Because Star Wars Galaxies came out in 2003. It shut down in 2011. That's 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
6,
8 years,
7, 8,
Ryan.
9. 8 years, and so Star Wars Galaxies came out in Legends came out in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Yeah, it's a year older. So
Damn, Zaddy.
Oh, by the way, I'm streaming. By the way, just so you guys know, but no one's here, so
Just in case.
he doesn't even know what your YouTube channel is. Oh, by the way, speaking of YouTube, I got another random fucking subscriber.
I swear to fuck.
I was at 97, now I'm at 98, and I haven't uploaded in 2 years.
You know, did you ever tell Chris what your most popular video was?
Oh yeah, so Chris, so like
No.
2 to 3 years ago, I made a Genshin video, a Genshin Impact video, and guess how many views it got?
How many?
Like, almost 80,000.
No shit, dude.
It's
it's only,
only
like-
to get a weapon that's like easy to find in the game.
Yeah, and it's only like 3 minutes, but apparently people had trouble finding the weapon. So I'm like, when I found it, I was like, okay, well maybe I'll make a video on this.
But that's like almost one of the last Ryan's videos he did on YouTube. And I'm trying to beat his sub count, but I don't think it's gonna work because a lot of people keep going to that video.
I already make more YouTube videos. I just don't know what to fucking make. I mean, when I get better at drawing, I can make art videos, but... Man, it pisses me off. I can't believe I fucking fucked that up and now I don't got that thing anymore.
Nope.
It makes me... But it's stupid that it's one use only.
I love that. Noob.
You know, to be fair with Genshin though, dude, like that game was at one point it was pretty peak. You know,
It was, and then they made more other god
dude,
games.
I mean, it was fun, but I hate that game.
well,
I hate
yeah,
it with passion.
it was a mobile game that could be played mobile or on console. It was
And
fucking literally-
PC, and
Well,
PC.
I played it on
Yeah.
PC, too.
right?
What I hate about it is that there's gambling in it. I hate it.
That's like,
Gambling should not be allowed in video games. Especially if they're gonna be played by kids.
why? Why you can? They make like okay. Look at that.
Because you don't
same
want
with-
fucking kids getting addicted to gambling. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Have you not seen the horror stories of Chinese kids throwing all their parents' money on fucking gacha games?
Can I say something? I'm not trying to be racist. That's Chinese kids. No offense to John.
Yeah, but it happens in America too.
Yeah, the parents pick up their goddamn cell phones and pay attention to goddamn kids. Sorry.
No, gambling should just not be allowed in video games. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, if you want to gamble, go to a fucking casino. And I don't even think that should be allowed.
I agree.
What's next?
Yeah,
What are they
I
gonna say
hope that-
next? What are they gonna say next? Ryan, ban lottery tickets?
Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
yeah. It's like most lottery winners, they go broke and homeless after they win.
Or they get fucking
Well,
robbed.
Yeah.
Do what?
Or they get robbed.
That's
That's
very-
why you
that's very
don't tell
common.
people online like, oh, I won $1 million, or you know, or
Well, if you win like millions, you have to say your name, and then you know.
yes, but you don't tell like every single like person on the street, hey, I won $1 million. Hey, I won $1 million.
Yeah, well, when you win millions, you go on the fucking news, and
Not
so it's
really,
kinda-
not really. Let's
I mean,
say
every
one.
time I-
No, I've never seen them so like John Doe won this amount of money. They say like,
I don't know.
I'm not. I like scratchers for the fun of it. I don't like it for like the gambling part.
I don't know. I just think casinos should be illegal because the only thing casinos are good for, the only reason why casinos
here
exist
we
is
go.
to rip people off.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it is. It's predatory, and your chances of winning are so much lower.
Because
And if you figure out how to work the chances, they beat your ass in an alleyway.
Yeah, like even if you start winning a lot, like they'll just stop you and be like, "Nope, you're done." Like,
So you're like,
it's
right
it's
there, like,
unfair.
you can leave or we can beat your ass. But it's well, think about it too. It's they fuck you out of your money, and legally you can't play their game against them. You have to be fucking stupid and unwilling like a sheep to be able to sit at their tables.
That's
so
like-
it is predatory, like to be completely.
I know
Fair.
what Ryan's saying, but like, I don't mind gotcha games.
but-
Just to get something out of it, like, yes, it may be a chance, a small sliver of a chance to get that. But like, for
But you still
example,
get to play the game, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like there are some people, Ryan, who don't need. Like they'll play a game that has microtransactions, but they're not playing it for the microtransactions. They're just
They're-
playing the game. for
Yeah, I
the
mean,
game.
yeah, but my
Like Maple Story. I played Maple Story for years before I played fucking WoW or any of that, dude. And not once did I ever use gacha, and not once was I really ever that miserable. Like they still had free incentivized shit, and I got to have all sorts of cool ass little fucking pixel items just for playing the fucking game. You know?
Yeah,
like,
but microtransactions
hold on,
are not
hold on.
gambling.
Hold on. And my second point is nobody's telling people to fucking pay. They're choosing to pay money. You're not. They're not getting into the game, and the game dev isn't going, oh yeah, fucking. If you don't fucking pay for the microtransaction, then fuck you. You can't play a game. They're not doing that. This isn't Arcade.
That's not Or Wizard 101. Remember that
Okay,
game?
can I talk? I don't
No,
have a
hold on.
problem.
No, because you say can you talk, but you fucking talk over me all the time. So what the fuck's that?
Because you're
like,
constantly fucking talking. I don't have a
Well,
chance
yeah,
to
because
talk.
your attention span doesn't go longer than 30 seconds. That's not my fucking fault. Go outside more. Use your fucking head. Stop fucking talking over people and then fucking sitting there getting upset when I fucking talk to you the same way you talk to me. And do the same shit.
I try to
And
wait
then-
as
and
long
you're
as
fucking, yeah, and you're doing it again. See?
I try to wait as long as
Uh-huh.
possible, but then
Yeah.
you never shut up. So
Well, oh yeah. See, there you go. Again, it's not my fault that you can't focus on what the fuck I'm saying. That's not my fucking fault. You're handicapped physically, not mentally, Ryan. There's a difference.
Go ahead, Ryan. What you gonna say?
Say what you gotta say.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm not gonna argue anymore with that. I know how it goes.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, dude. People have their own choices. They make their choices. If they make the choice to pay the money, that's on them, dude. That has no bearing on me. I don't get mad because I can't pay more money. I'm glad that I don't feel the fucking emotional need to pay more money to enjoy a video game. You know? If people have to pay $20 to enjoy their video game extra and they want to, that's fine.
It's like
But
Steam.
you know?
Sorry, Chris. Sorry.
Oh, that's all good, dude.
It's like seeing like the meme online. It's stop. Why are you playing this stupid game? Stop enjoying it. Stop having fun. It's like that. Like it's kind of like that to me. Like
I
he.
think-
Good.
I thought you were done. Sorry.
No, but go ahead, Ron. Go ahead.
Like, I don't care about microtransactions. At least you know what you're getting when you buy it, and it's only a one-time thing. But with gambling, you don't know if you're gonna get something or not, and you might waste your money. So that's my problem.
That's like everything though. Like every like game company does it, not just gotcha games. Like have you
No,
played? Yeah. Oh yes, there are. There are.
Destiny doesn't have gambling. It only
Destiny 2 did not.
Okay, can I say one?
it does.
Go
It
ahead.
doesn't. It doesn't have gambling. What?
It
What?
doesn't
What?
now, but what did they do when they dropped Destiny 2 at first? Fucking
Got
microtransaction
Jackson
boxes.
City. Yes.
I don't
this-
remember. I don't remember
everywhere.
ever there being boxes.
I mean, you probably had to pay to have a fucking dick at that point, dude. If they fucking wanted it, you'd have to pay to actually have like a fucking head rendered in the game. You just run around with no head, dude. Like
I
they
remember-
literally.
I don't remember that ever.
I remember
Well,
Destiny
I
1
fucking
had
had
it.
I bought the fucking game day one, dude. I do. It was there. They had fucking microtransaction boxes. The game play was shit, and I fucking took it back to GameStop and got $5 and was hella mad. You know what I mean?
And they priced
They-
over
they
20.
Like, there's a reason why their opening day sales blew. Like, or not their opening day. There's a reason why the sales every day for like a month or two or fucking forever after day one were shit. Because, dude, it's like, you play a game and then you find out you gotta pay like $20 for a fucking armor skin. Meanwhile, in Destiny 1, you just went and got achievements and you got cool skins. And when someone saw you wearing that skin, they were like, oh, yo, dog fucking did the thing, yo. Okay. Like, there's actual status behind it.
And nowadays,
know, I was there.
like for example, nowadays you see like way back when Destiny 1 came out, you had to actually do this stuff. Now you can pay people to do your shit for you. And then you try to ban those people.
Yeah.
Without blaming them for it.
I mean, and it's tough too because from a dev standpoint, right? For years, people complained, and I'm not saying we did. I was perfectly okay with a monthly subscription model. I prefer that, and I would like to go back to that. You know what I mean?
Well, I
But
used
like, hold on, but they changed it, right? Because not people like you and me, but the general public, which, you know, is the general public as we've all grown and known as, they complained that the monthly model was shitty because there were months that people couldn't afford to play and it prevented them from playing the game. So they went to a quote unquote free to play model where you get a majority of the base game access. But if you want all this extra stuff or whatever, then you actually have to pay a monthly sub. And they have to bottleneck the game in certain ways, otherwise free to play people continue to play the fucking game free. And from a business perspective, you know, you can't fucking run a game on no money and pay a development team on no money when engineering and coding is like the new fucking rockstar shit nowadays. Like, nobody cares if you're in a band, but if you can code and you have a fucking Google house, you're gonna find some chick that wants to have your babies. You know what I mean? So like, you
Yeah.
gotta pay people fucking rockstar wages, and you can't pay them that shit if you don't have some level of paywall. But, you know, Destiny 2 just did it wrong. It was just shitty, and it was never part of Destiny's, like, original model. So it was just a big shock to the community because we already kind of went through some not so happy moments with them in the first Destiny and how they handled sales. You know, I paid $130 total for the base game and then the DLC, and people who bought it 2 months after I bought it got it for $30, you know?
You know what I really hate though?
It's like, that was shitty, dude.
I really hate when Destiny wins a free play model. I know it gets more people playing their game, but
It
I paid more money for as I stopped playing Destiny as much. I bought the new expansion,
I mean,
because I
sorry,
remember.
go ahead.
Go ahead. Basically, what I was trying to say was, remember when I paid $100 for the first expansion, because I got the first 2 expansions with Destiny 2. When it was like $60. So I bought I got $100 edition, and then I kept doing that. Not I don't buy a big edition each time, but I was trying not to. But sometimes you got to, because you want to get the newer stuff. Like, for example, like the new dungeons, or new raids, or new whatever. And I really hate companies that do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think technically Destiny was never free to play, just because, like, you still had to buy the expansion, so that's
Yeah,
not really free.
but it came with, like, I think the old DLCs, like, for example, Curse of Osiris and Warmind was on free-to-play model until they made, they kept taking it away from us, basically. They took our plants away, they took everything away.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
And I
But,
hated that.
I used to be for subscriptions, but, like, I kind of got sick of having, like, everything be subscription nowadays, and now I'm like, I miss being able to just own something. And I'm kind of tired of the subscription model.
That's like every game, though, is doing subs now. You notice that, right?
Well, no, they're not doing subs. They're a part of a subscription, like Game Pass or Ubisoft. They can still buy the game separately, and you can actually own it. Well, you can't, like, well, according to the fine detail, you only own the license. You don't
yeah.
own the actual fucking game. But whatever, you get what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sick and tired of subs.
That's why I do, like... I like playing games once, and that's not, like, not once. When I beat the story, I'm okay, cool. I'll do the post-game stuff. I'll do it. But I won't do it, there's, like, no post-game stuff. Like, for example, like Final Fantasy, an older Final Fantasy, had a lot of post-game stuff. But unfortunately for Final Fantasy, like, not 14, but like 12 or 10, especially 10, it had an international version, which basically made the game, like, only from, like, Japan or Europe got it. But I really hate that the company then they eventually brought it over to the US, but it took like 20 years to get over here. Which I hate companies that do that. Chris, are you still there? Oh, hi, I know you're still there. I know you're just quiet. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
I think it just depends on how the company does it. Like some people get really upset about certain practices, but I think some are unavoidable. Like cosmetics, I think those should be paywalled to some extent. I think you should have a good balance of in-game stuff you can get and a good balance of drip drip if you got the extra money. But
yeah.
like World of Warcraft kind of does it really well. They just give you so many armor sets and stuff with the expansions that you don't necessarily need to buy the extra transmog. Between character
Unless you
tokens.
want to. Unless you want to.
Yeah, exactly. And like character level tokens, character name change, faction change, all that. People are gonna do it. People get attached to their characters, and I don't want to spend hours doing it when I could just pay $20 and have my shit on it. And that's a very popular feature. So like other games, like even Lord of the Rings, have copied that model, and they have instant level tokens.
I
and stuff.
forgot
So,
I forgot there was Lord Rings MMO. I forgot about that.
yeah.
I
So
think,
like,
I think a lot of people did actually. So
yeah, it's like a lot of other a lot of other stuff came out, and we got a lot of promises for 14 years, and people are coming back to old games because a lot of those promises are bullshit.
a lot of the old games are better.
Yeah, like absolutely. So
Like that's why
fucking-
I'm playing Pokemon Black and White 2 because I don't like. It's like I don't like the newer Pokemon games. They suck. They're too easy.
I mean, I don't know. I liked Scarlet, but
It's
I
too
kinda got
easy.
bur-
It's too easy.
I got burnt out.
yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that it like my whole point is that I think there's honest free to play models where they're like, hey, we need money, obviously as a company, but like here are some, honest to God cosmetics that we put in that we know people like and enjoy, and there's all sorts of different themes that they provide, and it keeps people around. There's a lot of cool shit for a whole lot of different types of people.
Okay, I'll say one thing. There's one game I really want them to take this microtransaction on my own complaints. Is Fortnite and Overwatch microtransactions. And they took them out, but like they won't ever like remove them because you can see that we removed them from the game. But probably in the code somewhere they're probably just hiding, they're waiting like, okay, when can we strike? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the best model actually is an optional subscription. Like forcing people to sub is just gonna piss them off. But if you give them an option and like give them some extra goodies and stuff, then they'll be wanting to sub. Cause like people buy battle passes all the time. That's optional. And then I also think it should be like buy to play. Like price it at $50, and have an optional subscription. Like that's fair.
Destiny did that like kind of like thing where you pay $10 for their premier battle pass, but you still earn stuff in game.
I still think forcing people to buy a sub is a good idea. Because a lot of people are starting to hate subs now,
Like
and I'm one of them.
It really just kind of, that's the thing, man. I think it just really boils down to you can't please everyone, and in modern day times, or in modern times, I think it's easier to have free to play with a bunch of paywalled stuff because I've never gone into a store on any game and wanted to buy everything, and I never went broke, or I never spent money on shit that I really didn't want, and most of the time in-game cosmetics have been like more than enough. So if there is an option, and if the company's not making good money off of it, usually the game takes a shit, and it's obvious when that happens.
Yeah.
So
I still think the best model would be buy to play, price $50, and then optional subscription.
You remember? Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you're talking. I cut you off. Sorry.
No, go ahead. It's fine.
Okay. So one thing I like about subs is you get like more. So yes, you will have to pay like Final Fantasy 14. You gotta pay like $14.99 a month. But you get some lot of content of 14. Like the only thing you won't really get out of 14 is either buy the expansions with the sub. Which I don't like that part of the game. Like why should I pay like, you know, $14.99 a month, then buy the expansions? You know,
Yeah.
like, and I hate that. But you gotta make money somehow, which I understand. I completely understand that. What were you saying about XC earlier on? You said something about XC earlier.
Oh, he's supposed to get on. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm gonna keep. I think we should keep tagging him, tell him to get his ass on, because he's not gonna get on. Probably we don't do that. He says he was. What does the last message say? I'm hopping on soonish, but might be a little. That was 6:06 p.m., which is like an hour ago. In 26 minutes.
Yeah. TikTok, motherfucker.
Huh?
I said TikTok, motherfucker.
Did you say it to him?
I know. I posted a GIF. I tagged him in Discord.
Oh. Why do you tag him so much, Brian? You need to put him any messages on there. Jeez.
Well, I did the one.
No, you got like 3 on there. Look. You hear us online, TikTok motherfucker. XC, then you got 2 more on bottom.
He just messaged me. He said he's working on it.
Okay. What?
I just posted another GIF.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I posted an hourglass GIF with
Oh.
sand in it.
Oh, and she's your DM. I was like, where? I'll see it.
Sorry about that. I heard my print take a shit as we were talking.
Oh. It's all
I just
good.
said it'll get on soon, but
That's it's a very saddening sound to hear.
What? Another
So-
printer.
Your little brother's like, hey, the tails on the dinosaur printer messed up. I'm like, what? And I go back, like, oh shit. Part of it was like under the print plate. I'm like, what the fuck happened, dude? So that's yeah, now there is